So team for Brendan. He sends out Loudred first. Um, I think it's a special attacker, so we could Eerie Impulse it, which is kind of cool. We've still got our solid Trident 2 Trash. We've got Kite. This is an actual water flying that I like. Just sweet. Drop Kite. We have a lot of weaknesses to electricity. Triple flying water, so that's scary. But I don't think this guy has any electrics, but that's something to keep in mind. Gyarados just has really bad access to moves, but you know, this is better than it could be. We just really need a physical water move, and we're good. I don't think Gyarados ever gets any flying moves, like at all. You can get bounce on him in a weird way, maybe, but we don't really like bounce anyway. I deleted Bubble Beam, can't get it back, so you're just a bug type. Yeah, Intimidate though. Intimidate U-turn is a good combo. Crush just does a pretty good move pool, so we brought him along. Yeah, I think just Thunder Waving right away is good, and then we can either Flip Turn out or we can Eerie Impulse or whatever. Seems fine. Don't really have anybody who can set up, so that might be a little troll, but let's give it a shot. We did lose guys to Brennan last time, so I'm a bit scared here. We're assuming he scales levels with us. If he doesn't, his guys are all 32s and we're kind of doomed. Okay, 25. Oh, I thought that said 35 for a second there. I was a little scared. I think we just tail whip him. Okay, so he does special attack us. So if we Eerie Impulse him, that kind of cripples him, and he might switch or something. The Paralyzed made us go first, which is OP. If you can ever Thunder Wave someone and it makes you go first, it's a free Paralyzed. It's so good. So now his Hyper Voice shouldn't hurt very much. That actually heals us because it procs the berry. So we can Flip Turn out and make him Hyper Voice a Rock type. I don't know if he'll switch attacks. Now that he's Eerie Impulsed, he might switch attacks and use something else though. But I think we still Flip Turn. Oh, okay. So Thunder Wave would have been sick there, but he's still paralyzed at least. Okay. So the Flip Turn's actually pretty good because we can switch to a favorable matchup here, get a little bit of damage on. So now he is still in a not favorable matchup. I think we put the Sharp Beak on him, so this is probably our best dude against that. But yeah, he used his turn to switch, and he's still in an unfavorable matchup. He did get rid of the Eerie Impulse on his Loudred, but it is still paralyzed. So with this, he might switch again, because if we use a flying attack and he switches to his rock type, it won't do much damage. So what I like doing here is Confuse Ray, because if he switches, we at least confuse. Okay, he just Leaf Bladed us straight up. That was unexpected. And that did more damage than I am comfortable with. That is unfortunate. Kind of got played there. So it did 93 damage. It did 43 damage, and we have 47 health. So we could risk the survival here. I think that is a pretty good chance of working. And all of our guys are water, so Leaf Blade's normal against everybody. I think we just go for the hope that he hits himself, or hope that it doesn't quite kill us, because it did hit 43 damage last time. So if that was a low roll and he could roll high and kill us. But I think considering the confused chance and the chance of that not doing enough damage to kill us, right? Because if that was average and he does 43 again, we'll live. Even if it does 46, we'll live. So I feel like there's only like a 30% chance it'd kill us. Plus there's like 50% chance he hits himself, which is a 0% chance because we confused him. I think it's good enough that we can wing attack here. Nice. And then wing attack might just kill him because we have the Sharp Beak. Super effective Sharp Beak stab. Nice, that's really big. I did not want to see if we lived that attack. We do get XP during this battle because we're not So it is actually probably a smart quote-unquote idea to get like almost to the next level because his levels won't change during the battle. I don't know if his dude is Hyper Cutter, so switching to Intimidate is kind of weird. I would expect he can't kill us in one shot. I'm gonna be sad if he can't. We do kind of want Mantine for the Erica fight if we make it that far. But I don't really want to tank whatever Corpus is going to use. He's going to use, like... He won't use a stab move because it's not very effective. So I think we just have to think that our Mantine's strong enough to tank it. But he's unevolved. He's going to use a not stab move. I think he's going to use a normal type attack, and Crush is resistant to that. So it's... I don't want to risk losing Mantine. I think we just switch to Crush here. Hopefully he doesn't have, like, Brick Break or something weird. But I think he'll use a normal attack. Night Slash, Dark type. Okay. Didn't know he had that, but Crush does have good physical D. We've got Rock Tomb. It's better than Razor Shell. Aqua Jet's normal against us, so it makes sense he switches to Stab. Can lower his speed with a Rock Tomb. He'll Aqua Jet again, but it shouldn't kill us. Then we can finish him off with our Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb might miss, so we could switch to Crunch. There's a chance Crunch wouldn't do enough damage to kill him. That's kind of the issue there. I feel like it would, but it might just leave him at like 20 health, so I think it's better than this. We'll take the other Aqua Jet. Then he'll send out his Moon, probably. And we can switch, because we're too low to deal with it. He shouldn't Calm Mind, though, because we're low. And he shouldn't Hypnosis, because we're low. Maybe he'll send out Loudred again. Okay, so this Paralyzed Loudred. It's full health. Interesting. Okay, so it can use Hyper Voice, but that's not very effective, so it'll probably use like Brick Break or something, which means we could switch to one of our flyers for free. I think Gyarados is a good call here. Intimidating him's not bad, so we can grab that, because he does have some physical moves and some special moves. So I think intimidating him will motivate him to use the special moves. Oh. Okay, he's an ability that stops Intimidate, but we did predict the Brick Break, so it's a good switch. We don't want to Thrash. Should be faster because he's paralyzed. So what's our best? Ice Fang's kind of strong, I guess. I mean, Thrashes are just best move to use, but these three all have essentially the same power because none of them are stab, none of them are super effective. This lowers his speed, I guess, in case he's faster than us while paralyzed, but that seems pretty unlikely. This can't freeze. This could flinch, and he's paralyzed. So I think comboing Bite is good. 2 chances for him not to be able to move, which is pretty nice. We get a crit. Pretty good. Hyper Voice should hurt quite a bit. Okay, less than expected. Get the Bite off. He's going to send out his Moon. We're at enough health. I don't think the Moon can... Well, the Moon does have Rock type attacks, which are super effective, so probably ought to switch. The Moon is a special attacker. It would be incredibly valuable to get Lantern out there and use an Area Impulse on the Moon or paralyze it. But can we survive 2 attacks from it? Probably not. So I think I would like to... Darn, we did a dumb thing here by picking 4 Pokemon that are weak against Rock. That was pretty stupid. Because he's going to use a Rock attack here. So it's super effective against anyone we can switch to except Lantern. And Lantern already used its Berry. So if the Rock type attack plus the Psychic attack he uses next turn kills Lantern, we can't switch to Lantern. Intimidate doesn't work because he's a special attacker. We already used Crush, so he can't tank this. And we can't switch to one of our guys with U-turn and U-turn out because they're going to have to tank a Rock type move first. We could hope that Gyarados survives a Rock type attack. You do have really high special defense, right? 77 is pretty high. You got 70 health plus 77 defense. It's going to be super effective stab, Rock, Gem, or whatever the move's called. Which is not great, but I don't know that Lantern can tank that. We need to get Lantern out without getting hit. Bulldoze would be sick. No, he's got Levitate. Bite wouldn't be bad. Ugh. I think we have a good switch here. Yeah, this kind of sucks. I'm just gonna try surviving. I'm gonna try the Bite. Hope we live. Okay, he put us to sleep. That was unexpected. So now he's gonna Calm Mind, I imagine. So I think our best play is to switch to Muse here, hope that he Calm Minds, and then we can status him and stuff. Hopefully. I assume he Calm Minds if we're sleeping. No, I can't Hypnosis again, because we already have a sleeper. Okay. So he gets the Calm Mind off. Now we really want to get the Eerie Impulse off, because that's worth 2 Calm Minds. Yeah, so now he raised his special defense 2 levels, but his special attack will be even. So that kind of ruins that for him. Like, he's defensively increased, but he's just going to spam Calm Minds, but now we can Thunder Wave him, and then we can Eerie Impulse him again. So now he's at +1 special attack, +3 special D. Now he's at -1 special attack, so he's actually weaker than he used to be, even though he's Calm Mind 3 times. This is less damage than he would have done. Yeah, so now we'll Eerie Impulse again, because all this stuff's special. He's really relying on buffing his special attack, and since we lower it 2 levels and he only raises it 1, he's just out action economied. Like, plus the Paralyze is going to be a pretty big deal too. We're going to lower it 6 levels, because why not? It'd take him forever to Calm Mind back, and now he does no damage unless he crits, so he's just hoping for a crit here. Then we're going to switch out. We'll flip turn out. We get to do some super effective damage. We might have went overboard on the Eerie Impulses. We risked dying to a crit that we didn't need to. He's going to use that rock move against us, but it's super weakened, so I don't think we're too worried about it. I think we can just send you out and then hit him with a bug attack. It's 6 stages weakened, so he has to get a crit to have a chance at killing us here. And even if he gets a crit, it might not. Okay. So then we could U-turn out, or we could just bug bite him. I don't know what item he has on, so I think bug bite's fine. Super effective. Okay, we got him. Good. We planned really poorly for the moon. We didn't think about rock typing being super effective against all of our dudes, so we probably should have lost a guy